What's going on, Turtle Sith fam? It's your boy Darth Turner here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do get into it, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last two videos, which are really good, and you'll want to give it a thumbs up as you watch. Also, stay tuned for this whole video. That way you get the scoop on what is going on with this news that just broke today. So give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show. So, a brand new report claims that Lucasfilm is actively developing a new Star Wars trilogy set after the sequels about a revamped Jedi Order. So this is big news, guys. Again, Lucasfilm is reportedly developing a post-sequel Star Wars trilogy that revolves around a revamped Jedi Order. Again, as I said, it's been more than obviously a couple years since The Rise of Skywalker that hit theaters, supposedly wrapping up the Skywalker saga for a while. It seemed like Disney wasn't even interested in tackling any stories after the Resistance defeated the First Order, but that may not be the case now, because former Vanity Fair reporter Jonah Robinson revealed that the Ringerverse podcast that she had heard whispers that Lucasfilm is actively developing a new trilogy that tackles, again, a revamped Jedi Order. That being said, the journalist also reminded fans that you can fill an entire stadium with ideas from Lucasfilm that has been interested in but never realized. So again, hearing this news is so true, because again, you hear all these ideas that Lucasfilm has put out over the years, and it's true, you can really fill a stadium up. But the question is that do they follow that task of really listening to those ideas from the fans? Shall I say, it's from the fans as well, because there's been so many things. For example, Star Wars Theory putting out his version of Vader with Mace Windu, and not saying, again, I know there's mixed feelings on that, but again, for a post-sequel trilogy, getting a new order, a new Jedi Order, shall I say, who comes into play in this? Do we get an Ezra? Who comes into this? Who does she get? Is Grogu a possibility? Well, I would say yes, just because of the simple fact that it can be where if Dave Filoni is behind this and Jon Favreau, you know we're going to see some of the characters from there. Is Mando a part of this? Like, that's another question. There's so many characters that they can put from, you know, what's going on now with The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, that we can see in this new Jedi Order that Rey Skywalker will form. And at this point, again, Lucasfilm is focused on telling stories from what we see that are set in the past, which is totally fine, because I think there are things that they need to tackle before they even give us anything post-Skywalker saga. After the success of The Mandalorian, we know that there's so much storytelling that can be told. And again, look at the 2 episodes of in the Book of Boba Fett with The Mandalorian. Those were great. With Mando in it, it was phenomenal. So again, they have so much that they need to talk about, and I'm not opposed to it, to be honest with you. It's just, again, how they execute it, I think, is more how I feel about it. They need to execute it well, because again, we had the sequels, and that divided a lot of fans. Whether you believe it or not, it is true. A lot of people did not like the sequel trilogy. Me, I personally, it's not one of my favorites, but again, I'm grateful that we got more content. That's what I'm grateful for, because again, you have people that had a drought for years after the OTs. And, you know, for me being a kid, you know, from obviously, I'm a prequel kid, so I enjoyed the prequels. And then after that, we had the Clone Wars and other things. So I'm not really mad about it. But again, I just want to see how they tackle this, because if she will rebuild the Jedi Order, obviously we got to learn that Luke obviously failed at that. So how does she succeed going forward? What does she learn from Luke that Luke failed? And, you know, again, comment down below, guys. I really want to understand who we can possibly see, and I would love to see who the new Sith is going to be. I would love to see, could it be, I don't know, let's just say obviously from Legends or anything, Darth Krayt? Could it be Darth Talon? I don't know, who knows? And again, that is some time further out, but maybe they take those stories and incorporate them into the post-sequel trilogy. And again, I'm not mad about that, because again, you have all of the content there. So again, I would love to see who they're gonna get to be on this new Jedi Order. Maybe it's Ezra. Who really knows? Again, I am not opposed to this idea. I think they just need to add more characters. I think that with the Kenobi series, with Andor, even with the Ahsoka series, we're gonna see new Jedi. We're gonna see new characters that can play a big part in the post-sequel trilogy. But anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this news. If this is something you're truly excited for and would like to learn more about. Again, comment down below. Hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. And also tune in later tonight as I will have a panel full of the best Star Wars panel that we have, and it is always fun. And who knows, maybe we'll have some drinks tonight just like we did for the Book of Boba Fett, and we'll be talking about everything Star Wars with, again, maybe a recap of the Book of Boba Fett and all the latest Star Wars news that is out now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, that's 8 p.m. Eastern time, and that will be 7 o'clock p.m. Central time, and that'll be 5 p.m. Western time. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Later, guys.